All right, this is Greg Hanner from Garden Realty, and I'm going to do a quick broker tour of 212 Great Brook Road here in Groton, Connecticut. This is the streetscape view of the home, so you can get a sense of what the neighborhood is like. And what's interesting about this home is it's really conveniently located off of Route 184 in Groton, and that gets you really quick access to the base and all the great restaurants that are along the coast. The lot is basically a level lot, lightly wooded. What's nice is this buffer of trees right here will fill in nicely as soon as springtime comes here in Connecticut. This house has a nice driveway turnaround here for the two-car garage backing out. The lack of having that right there, if you did not have that, it would not be as good. Couple little things. We'll do the outside first. I'm going to try to point out little things that I noticed. So bottom left of the overhead door has been hit. One thing for VA financing that I think we're going to have a little bit of an issue with is we've got some peeling paint on the front deck here. So that's definitely a issue. Right along here, the transition, I think they might have used some cobblestones originally, but this transition, a little bit of a trip hazard right here. We have the same issue right along here. A little bit of masonry work is going to be needed. Whoever built this didn't plan on frost breaking it up, so what has happened is that Mother Nature, when the water gets in there, it expands and it has busted it up. So the nice side yard, I'll turn back to the front so you can get a sense of the space. We had a leader pipe, a gutter leader pipe come down. This right here is a factory built chimney. It is not masonry. Okay, someone just put some stone veneer, and this is cultured stone. It's not real stone. So what's interesting about that is they didn't finish the job. So as you can see right here, it is not completed. So we have two air handlers. That's because we have, two condensers, and that's because we have two air handlers, one in the basement, one in the attic. So as we come around to the backyard here, nice yard's really pretty good. And again, this is going to fill in nicely here. You will see that newer house back there, but this house will be blocked in. And actually, I'd say that this will actually fill in over time. That house back there that's new is, had recent clearing. So the canopy is going to drop as time goes on. Got a couple propane tanks here sitting on a concrete pad that has not really held the test of time. What I mean by that is the pad was poured and it shouldn't have been. I don't recommend people do this right away. I don't like pouring the pad because this is exactly what happens. It settles and the ground settles up against the house. So when that happens, it drops. And I guarantee you this pad right here used to be level and it dropped. So if we look underneath the deck, I'm sure that the grade is pitching toward the house, which it really shouldn't be. It should be pitched away from the house to keep the water from sitting up against the foundation. So when we go in the basement or upstairs, I'm going to take a mental note on that stack right there. We'll take a peek and see what that goes to. But we do have a little metal shed. And so right now on the surface, we've got a couple of headwinds for the normal VA financing. We might have to turn and pivot to a VA renovation mortgage type financing. And the same thing you run into with FHA and VA. They're both very similar in terms of how they're treated. But masonry shortfalls, these openings right here, you can see right here, those openings are not great. The storm door is in a little bit of rough shape. I think it needs really just new pistons at the top. I found one in the closet, and this door will stay like this. It will not close. But working my way into the interior, And this closet, there is that broken piston right there. So when you come through the front door, you have a closet and you have a view of the stairs that goes up to the second floor. The basement accesses down. You've got a slight view of the breakfast area over there. But here's a family room. This family room has a factory-built fireplace that's called zero clearance. So it is wood burning. You could put a gas log insert in there. And the family room is open to the dining room. Looking back toward the foyer, there's the front door that I just came through. So here's your dining room. I like the hardwood. This is select red oak, 2¼ inches the dimension. Nice thing right here, you've got a good overhang, so you can put a couple stools here. There's a ton of width right here, so they could have, whoever designed the kitchen could have come further out, but it is what it is. They didn't choose to do that. We have 36-inch uppers. The uppers are closed in with a nice crown molding that gets to the ceiling, and the cabinetry is not soft touch. What some people see the hardware be self-closing, and that can be known as soft touch. This quality of this cabinetry is pretty decent. It is dovetail drawers. We've got a piano hinge, corner Lazy Susan. So one thing that happens is this has a tendency to whack if you're not easy cabinet next door. But we've got a little bit of utility storage pantry right in here. Gas cooking. Be interested to see if they vented to the exterior, and it does not look like that. And we'll just do a little test right here, and the answer is no. So the range hood is just a recirculating style hood. Okay, so we've got granite, nice backsplash. So working our way here to the breakfast area. So the kitchen, you've got a seating area here, which is the breakfast area. Then you've got the dining area. Okay, so we'll just tie the knot with the outside door we just did a couple minutes ago. When you come through this atrium door, okay, this is a not a slider. You get onto the deck, and the deck is in mediocre shape. It could definitely use some staining. So it's pretty close to being ground level. What do we have? 3 steps. So it's 1, 2, 3 rises, 2 steps. Okay. This door right here goes to the garage. So let's go on inside and complete the tour. We're going to go through the home and take a peek right now. This would be your everyday entrance. So one of the things I do like this LVL beam. The LVL beam allows you to get this, span the whole garage without having a lolly column that your car door would hit. So from a standpoint of our ceiling height in here, I want to say we're probably close to 12 feet. There's the door to the backyard. So coming back up, and right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 steps down. Bordering on really being, it'd be nice to have a grab rail there. Someone could easily fall down there. The door immediately to the right here, this goes down to the basement, and we'll do that last. We've got a powder room right here. This is convenient because it's right off the kitchen and breakfast area. This has a vinyl floor, it looks like. Actually, no, it's ceramic tile. Coming back to our entry, this is the front door where we came in with the storm door that doesn't like to cooperate by closing. We do have a security system in the house. So we hit the second floor through this main set of stairs. And we'll just go in a counterclockwise direction. This is the smallest bedroom right here. I'd definitely say it's the smallest one. There's the covered front porch right there. We've got a walk-in closet. And this is dead center in the house. As I work my way this way, I'm now working my way to the right front of the home. I'll call this bedroom 3. A little bit bigger. One thing I can feel, I don't think you can hear it right here, but some of the subfloor feels a little bit loose. I don't know if you'd want to go and change the carpet. If you did, if you ever put in hardwood, I would definitely go and put some screws into the joists through that subfloor, lock it down, get rid of that noise. So we got a little linen closet. So coming into the master here, give you a sense of scale. This bed right here is a king size bed. So the space in here is actually pretty good. And my time of day right now, I am here at noon. So solar orientation is pretty good. You get your morning sun in here. We've got a walk-in closet. And there's scuttle access. There's a scuttle access right here to get up to the attic. Really no storage that I would expect. I expect it to all be trusses. Ton of insulation and ductwork and the air handler up there. So we've got a nice jetted tub. Notice there's no curtain here. You definitely would do a curtain on that. We've got, looks like Carrara marble countertop. And also the vanity height is a base height vanity, 34.5, so it's a little bit taller than normal. So working our way back to, here's our stairs going downstairs to the foyer. We've got the shared bathroom right here for the secondary bedrooms. All right. And there used to be some shutters in here. There's a few shutters that have been applied to the interior trim. Bet you there's a broken door right there from someone, I don't know, someone having a problem with working that door there. Got a washer dryer up on the second floor. Okay, light's not firing. Definitely would want to change that to some LEDs, which would be quicker firing. Okay, we're getting out to the bonus room now. So now I'm above the garage. And here's what I did want to take a peek at. So it looks like we've got a wood stove. Someone didn't do a great job here. There's been some deflection. So what ends up happening is the tile just breaks up because doesn't have enough thickness to it. That's not the brightest thing ever to have a support, a wooden support on the bottom of a wood stove. So someone really wanted a wood stove here. I don't know if this is even a legal install. So this is obviously more of what I would call like a man cave type of a setup, but upstairs, so it's not in a cave. I think got some insulation here. There's some of those shutters right there, and I think that used to be in the bathroom. And so we've got two skylights that have been cut into this bonus space. Not the greatest workmanship, a little rough around the edges. Definitely need to replace some smoke detectors. Got some crown molding, but the crown molding has got some gaps in it, needs to be re-caulked. And we're heading down to finish up the tour down in the lower level basement. Okay, so coming into the basement, we've got a textured wall. Someone just basically applied texture. And so this is straight concrete, and the joists right here we can see are dimensional lumber. So that's regular wood framing. It's interesting. I've got a wood mantle here. I've got another mantle over here. So the person here was definitely a collector of mantles, and I can't tell you why. So there's a little bit of storage that's behind there underneath the basement stairs. So there's a lot of potential down here. It's a blank slate. This is the bulkhead that goes right up to the backyard. One of the things I highly recommend would be right here in this opening at the bottom of these stairs. I would definitely frame a doorway. Get a doorway, an insulated door, because you've got nothing but cold air dumping into this basement here. So the furnace that we've got here, this is a intake and exhaust. Okay, so that's actually an interesting setup. The way that works is it's going to draw the outside combustion air in from the outside, and that's going to be much, much more efficient. In fact, if we look down here on the energy guide, okay, see the AFUE at the top right there of that sticker, 95%. Doesn't get much better than that. So it's taking combustion air from the outside, running it through the process of combustion, and this is not a hydro air. I think I misspoke outside. So we've got the two condensers, and we probably have to have another furnace upstairs. So this is a gas-fired furnace. Right here next to it, we've got a gas-fired hot water heater, so you're not electric. Good thing I'm just noticing right now, septic is in front, so that frees up the backyard if you ever wanted to do a pool. Best thing ever though is to find a friend with a pool. Then you save some money. So we've got some open breaker slots, a 200 amp service, lots of cable TV, and basically that is it for our tour. And if you've got any questions, feel free to let me know. So we've just got, in summary, this house here, a little rough around the edges for a FHA or VA style mortgage. You're going to have some issues getting approvals for that. So you would have to go and switch to a renovation style FHA or VA style mortgage in order to have funds to be able to do the updates that are needed. The peeling paint, fix the stone. So that's it. Any questions, let me know. Greg Hanner signing out for now. Bye-bye.